wavy.
You're watching Two Brains React. This brain is Marlon.
This brain is Liv.
And today we have a new single from J. Cole.
Jermaine.
So he dropped this in the middle of the week, right?
Yes.
I think he dropped on like the Wednesday.
I think so, yeah. Well, we're
kind of out of nowhere.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's been a while. I can't remember the last thing he did. I think it was the London. I think
Right.
I can't remember
Yeah.
if he did Revenge of the Dreamers
Yeah, I
in
haven't
London.
heard from him in a while.
He wasn't on the Dreamville Deluxe version. He wasn't on any of the songs there. So it's been a minute.
It
It's been a
has.
hot minute from Cole.
So there's been a lot of chatter about
Which
this
we've been
single.
trying to avoid, but we live in the Twitter sphere, so it's hard.
Yes, lots of people talking about this. So let's see what the fuss is
Let's
about.
see what it's about.
So this is called Snow on the Bluff.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Pretty.
Niggas be thinking I'm deep, intelligent, fooled by my college degree. My IQ is average, there's a young lady.
Already.
Yeah.
He said niggas be thinking I'm smart. I
think he said deep.
They're thinking I'm deep and I'm smart because of my college degree.
Right.
He said I'm average.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it's kind of like a guilt where there's some people that are like naturally smart, so that they're able to like kind of coast through most of life okay without putting that much work in.
Yeah.
And like if you say the right things and you portray the right image, you gain this image of like intelligence.
Right.
Which kind of can make you feel like a fraud.
Right. Imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I think a lot of people suffer from that.
Yeah. So you think he has imposter syndrome?
I think
at
so.
This point? Yeah.
She mad at these crackers, she mad at these capitalists, mad at these murder police. She mad at my
Okay, so that's what. Again, it's been hard to avoid, so I'm assuming that is why people made the connection with No Name.
Right, okay.
She's mad at these crackers.
She's made a response song, right?
Yes, which we can get to.
Which we will get to.
But so she said she's mad at these crackers, mad at these capitalists, mad at the police. Because what was it she said? I'm not going to be performing for white
That was a while ago.
It was a while ago, yeah. She says, I'm not going to be performing, I'm not going to dance for you white people anymore.
Right, yeah.
Which is, I mean, I don't know what commentary he's going to make on that, but...
She mad at the celebrities, low-key I be thinking she talking about me. Now I ain't no dummy to think I'm above...
She meant the celebrities low-key, I think she's talking about me.
Mad at me, yeah.
Do you think that's
what?
Do you think
I
that's
know that's a bit of a reach. Has she made any statements that are about J. Cole?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, she hasn't called out people specifically. I don't know. Because J. Cole's not one to be arrogant. Like, that's kind of the opposite of his whole
so
shtick.
she must have said something really specific.
Yeah, but I don't think she has, so I think that might be kind of an air of arrogance about that, but I don't know.
Right, okay.
I don't know.
She strike me as somebody blessed enough to grow up in conscious environment with parents that know about the struggle for liberation and in turn they provide it with. And the clearest understanding of what we gotta do to get free. And the frustration that fills the words seems to come from the fact that most people don't see. Just cause you woke up.
What?
So what did he say? So the lyrics are here. So, now I ain't no dummy to think I'm above criticism. So when I see something that's valid, I listen. But shit, it's something about the Queen tone that's bothering me. She strikes me as someone blessed enough to grow up in a conscious environment.
So he basically, he's from his perspective, he's like, she has valid points, but I have an issue with the way they're being communicated.
Right, okay.
I guess.
Can't grow up for us like overnight. Hit the ghetto and slowly start planting your seeds. Fuck is the point of you preaching your message to those that already believe what you believe. Almost a fucking retweet. Most people.
Okay, I think that's some of the lyrics I think have been a bit arrogant, but I think that's a point that I agree with, where he says, what's the point of preaching your message to only those who already agree with you?
Right, yeah.
Which is a valid point. Like, the whole point of debate, I guess, is to convince the opposer.
Right.
But, I don't know. I think No Name is fully within her rights to not want to... even if I don't agree with particularly what she says, she's...
That's her choice, yeah.
But, you know.
This change is inevitable, but ain't none of us seen this before. Therefore, we just gotta learn everything as we go. Why I feel faker than snow on the bluff? Well, maybe because deep down I know I ain't doing enough.
Oh, did he say that, or did the person he was talking to say that?
The person he was talking to.
Right.
I think, yeah.
Right. Who's this singing?
I don't know, but it's wavy.
Can you walk with me? I hope we'll find Painful memories.
Do you recognise? I kind of recognise that voice.
I don't know.
Okay. So that was kind of like, it was a beautiful instrumental with him basically just like saying what he wants to say.
It was one long verse. Obviously, it sounds like it was written very quickly. It has the
he's just kind of written it in his notes.
Which you can kind of tell that it was kind of quickly
it's just
stuck
like
together.
a stream of consciousness thought pattern, isn't it?
I don't. To be honest, I don't know why that stirred up so much controversy. Like it wasn't it wasn't that deep.
Let's have a look again. Let's look over the lyrics because I think a lot of the lyrics I missed because he was rapping quite fast.
I think the thing that might have surprised some people is because J. Cole's usually someone who's like bathed in this kind of like humility, that he's not one to assume someone's talking about him when they haven't addressed him.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So he's saying, I look at freedom like trees, can't grow a forest like overnight, hit the ghetto and slowly start planting your seeds. Fuck is the point of you preaching your message to those who already believe what you believe?
That is facts.
Yeah, no.
That's
that's a valid argument, yeah. I'm on some fucker retweet, most people is sheep. You got all the answers about how you gonna reach.
So if we're to assume that he's talking about no name, he said if you've got all the answers, you got all the answers about how you're gonna reach if you're not out there performing. So I don't know, maybe people got angry because they're assuming that J. Cole thinks she has an obligation to stand up there, and you know, if you're an artist, you don't have an obligation to do anything.
Right. Yeah.
You don't owe anyone to anyone. So maybe that's why people got annoyed, but I don't know.
I would say it's more effective to treat people like children, understanding the time and love and patience that's needed to grow. This change is inevitable, but ain't none of us seen this before. Therefore, we just got to learn everything as we go.
I mean, that's kind of a vague message.
Yeah, exactly. It's not very controversial.
But yeah.
I struggle with thoughts on the daily, feel like a slave that somehow done saved enough coins to buy his way up out of slavery.
Again, it's that guilt, survivor's guilt.
Right.
Like, I made out the hood.
Right.
But millions of other people.
But he's saying he feels like he was a slave that saved up enough. That's interesting. Thinking just maybe in my pursuit to make life so much better for me and my babies, I done betrayed the very same people that look at me like I'm some kind of a hero. So his fans, basically. Yeah,
I mean, he's got a certain amount of self-awareness.
Yeah.
And I guess that kind of self-awareness keeps you in check. But that may be at odds with the kind of arrogant message of the first part of the song.
So it's like he feels guilty for the success that he's gained and the money and everything.
Yeah.
When a lot of his fans and people are still struggling. The outro, it doesn't list anyone else singing it. It's Cole.
That was Cole singing.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He sounded amazing, actually, didn't he? Really good. Really good. I didn't know he could sing like that. Okay. All in all, I think it was a very nice song.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I can see why people would get. No, actually, I can't. I can. No, I can't.
But like, what was the thing? Were people getting irate about it? Were people like being like preach? Like...
Well, obviously because I hadn't heard the song, so I tried to stay away from seeing the lyrics as much as possible. But the vibe I got was that people were kind of like, they were like thinking that J. Cole was being arrogant,
right?
Like, and saying something that wasn't his place to say.
Oh, I see. Okay. I think, I personally think that's respectful. I think he said what he wanted to say. And if you don't want to know, don't listen to it.
Yeah. Well, let's see what
No Name said back
in the next video.
So stay tuned for our reaction to No Name's song.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what we thought. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the song.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and dong the bell.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.